Hello everyone, this is part 4 in the series of me learning PHP. So if you can see on my screen here, I've already gone over the first part in CodeAcademy in getting started with PHP, and I've also done the first part in learn PHP variables. So today I'm going to be doing PHP Numbers. Today is the second day in a row that I've been streaming. I'm going to try to be streaming almost every weekday, and then maybe some weekends. And then I'm just going to stream myself mastering PHP, and here we go. Okay, so PHP number. I know a little bit about PHP, but definitely not a master. I know more JavaScript, but learning this is very useful. Okay. Let me put music. I'm trying to do this too in the morning because I heard that like if you study or learn something at like 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., you learn it a little better. And then I heard if you learn in the morning, you learn code a little better. So maybe that helps me. Maybe that helps other people too. Okay, so let's see. So we have numbers. Give me 1 second. Let me just. Okay, so we have PHP numbers. So we went over variables. We went over strings. We went over. What else did we go over? I think that's the 2 that we went over. So now we're going over numbers in PHP. Okay, so numbers. So I'm gonna start reading. Let's see. Numbers and arithmetic operations are fundamental part of programming. In this lesson, we'll learn how to use and manipulate numbers in PHP. Okay, PHP has 2 number types. The integer data type includes positive and negative whole numbers such as 3, 4,599, negative 98, and 0. The floating point data type is used to represent decimal numbers such as 4.9827. Okay, you guys get that. The only thing I'm gonna write is PHP has 2 types of number data types. Integer and floating point data. Okay. So echo 5, echo negative 22.8. Okay. We can also declare variables and assign numbers as their value. Okay. My integer. Variable my integer 78, variable my float negative 897.21. Okay. In the code above, we created the my integer variable and assigned the integer value of 78 to it. Next, we created the my float variable and assigned the floating point value of negative 897.21 to it. Okay, let's practice making number variables. Okay. Declare a variable with any name you like and assign an integer value to it. Use echo to print your variable. Okay. Let's see. So I'm just going to do the same int. So $sign or sigil, which is the real name, int equals, which is assignment operator, equals 7. Okay. declare a variable with any number you like and assign an integer. Use echo. Okay, I didn't echo. Okay, so I created it up top and then I echo $sign integer. Okay, run. Okay, that runs. You can see there it has 7. We're going to make and print another number variable, but we don't want it to print. We don't want it to print on the same line. Use echo to print the string. Okay, wait. We're going to make and print another variable, a number variable, but we don't want it to print on the same line. Use echo to print the string. Oh, okay. So let's echo, and then we're gonna echo and make a new line. Okay, let me see. Mm, Next, declare a variable with any name you like and assign a floating point value to it. Okay, let's declare it here. So $sign for variable, floating, float. Yeah, float's fine. Float 1.5. Okay, so now let's echo it. I'm gonna put more space in this. Okay, so let's echo float. So $sign float. And this should be on a separate line. Yep, 7. And then we echoed our new line. And we actually learned this in a lesson before. It's 7, 1.5. Okay, and that's it for the first part of numbers. Okay, next. How many parts does this have? So this has 9. Okay, this has 9 parts. So I'm gonna actually do this today, and then after this, I'm gonna either do PHP algorithms to start, and then maybe WordPress, or PHP and MySQL. So if anyone wants to stay after this stream, I'll probably keep doing more PHP. Okay, so addition and subtraction. Okay, PHP provides several operators we can use on numbers. Let's start with 2 that are likely familiar: the addition and subtraction. Okay, and like even though this stuff is kind of beginner, it's always good to know. And like I've gone over a lot of these things, and there's small little things I didn't know. Okay, most of the time we don't have to worry about which type of number we're using. We can add float to an integer, subtract an integer from a float, and so on. Okay, one quirk is that the operator will return integer whenever the result of the operation evaluates to a whole number. So, okay, 8.9 plus 1.1. Okay, that's actually, I'm gonna actually write that part down. That makes sense. 1 quirk is that operators will return integers whenever the result of the operation evaluates to a whole number. So 8.9 plus 1.1 will return 10. Okay, not 10.0, even though both operands in the calculation were floating point numbers. Let's do some adding and subtracting. Okay, use echo to print number. Okay, echo, and then number 12. Use echo to print number 12 to the terminal. The trick, use addition or subtraction to print a statement that evaluates to 12. And the number 12 can't appear anywhere in the code. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So 13 space minus 1. And that should do 12. Okay. Okay, that's addition, subtraction. This is pretty easy. The only extra note was the quirk that they had here, but okay. Okay, using number variables. Okay. We can use number operands on variables that hold number values. Okay. Let's look at another example of performing operations with number variables. Okay. In the code above, we created a variable favorite num, and then we use echo to print that value +1. Note that we didn't reassign the value of favorite number variable, so it still had the value 22 when we printed it on the last line. We reassign number variables using the assignment operator. Okay. I'm gonna write that down. sh $age +2. Okay. Let's do some addition and subtraction with variables. Okay. Can you help? I'm trying to figure out how much more I spent last month than this month. Last month I spent 1,187 and 23 cents. This month I spent 1,089 and 98 cents. Create the variable last month and this month. Okay. So let's do last month equals 1187.23, and let's do this month equals 1089.98. Okay. So now we have these both as variables. We have last month and this month as variables. Okay, so the first step is just creating it. So, okay, so created correctly. Now we use echo to print the difference. Okay, echo, so we're gonna echo last month minus this month. Okay, should give us the answer. And yep, $97.25. Okay, so this is subtracting variables. Multiplication and division. PHP also gives us operators for performing multiplication and division. Okay, 2 times 3. Okay, like with addition and subtraction, we perform multiplication or division. The computer will return an integer whenever the operation validates the whole number. Okay. The reverse is also true. Oh, okay. So if it's decimal or floating point, and then it returns that as well. In the code above, we performed an operation on 2 integers that didn't divide into each other evenly. So the computer returns a floating point number. Let's multiply and divide. Okay. So we have a problem here. I'm just trying to see a good side. Meg is trying to figure out how long on average it takes her to learn a programming language. So far, she knows Ruby, Python, JavaScript, and C++. Create a variable. Okay, let's do this. $num languages. Okay, and assign it to the number of programming languages she has learned. Okay, let's do that. So she knows Ruby, Python, JavaScript, and C++. So for create a variable $months. Okay, months equals 11. Okay, took our 11 months to learn that, and assign it to it the number of months she spent learning how to code. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so we have the first part, we have the number of languages and the months. Let's get more precise. Meg realized that she hasn't quite studied every day. Create a variable days and assign its value the result of multiplying months by the number of days per month she thinks she actually spent studying, which is 16. Okay, we do that. What did I do here? So, wait. I think it's days by months. Okay. Right? Okay, that should work. We have someone chatting. This is actually the first time I started chatting. Okay, let's figure out on average how many days it took her to learn each language. Assign the result of this operation to a variable. Okay. Oh yeah, I've been programming for like 4 years, 4.5. But PHP, I know a little bit of PHP and like WordPress, but I have to get better. So like even though these are kind of like beginner, they help me out at least in the beginning. Okay, let's figure out on average how many days it took her to learn each language. Okay. Assign the result of this operation to a variable. Okay. So days per language. Okay. Let's figure out on average how many days it took her to learn each language. Let's figure out on average. Oh, days per language. Okay. I had an IT class last year at high school. Learned. Okay, if you're interested, I know a lot of resources for learning like HTML, CSS, or JavaScript. Like with that, I'm actually kind of confident. The thing that I'm less confident is PHP and MySQL, but I have some good resources. Like if you're interested. Do you have like a goal like that you're trying to do with web development? Days per. Let's figure out on average how many days it took her to learn each language. Okay. So is it mm, 16? Okay, so it should be okay. So this is days divide the number of languages num languages. Okay. Okay, so this is the number of days divided the number of languages, and that should be how many days per language. Okay, so run that. Okay, now let's echo days per language. Okay, and then that should be it for multiplication and division. Okay, so we got that, and let's go to the next part, exponentiation. But I'm heading to college next year, gonna study programming. Oh yeah, I actually don't have a computer science background. I have accounting and Japanese background, but I studied up by myself. So sometimes with web development, you don't really need a computer science background. Like it's not, it's good if you have a computer science background, but it's not like 100% needed. Like you'll still get hired. PHP numbers. Uh, this is. I'll send you a good site. This is a good site to learn. This is how I learn. Freecodecamp.com. Exponentiation. Expon. Yeah, that site gave me a lot more confidence with JavaScript. Like I started JavaScript probably on CodeAcademy, but then I went on that site, and then but it took me a while to get confident in JavaScript. It took me almost like a year. PHP gives us an operator for raising a number to the power of another number. Okay. The explanation operator is time to multiplication. Okay. For example, we can square a number by raising it to the power of 2. I'm going to actually write this down. Okay, so for 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 okay, we can also use this operator on floats and negative numbers. For PHP to interpret this operator correctly, it can't have any spaces, okay? That makes sense? Well, okay, let's do math. Okay, so let's echo and exponent operator to print the value of 4 squared. So 8 no 8 times and then 2. So this should be 8. This should be 8 squared. Okay. Okay, that's explanation. It's just 2 multiplication and 2 multiplication symbols without spaces, and then that's how you do square. So like we have 8 here, and then 2 multiplications, and then 8 to the power of 2. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Modulo. Okay. Oh yeah, for the JavaScript algorithms, I finished almost all of them. And then I moved on to Code Wars. Code Wars is pretty good if you're interested in that. PHP also provides an operator. Okay. PHP also provides an operator that might be less familiar. Modulo. Okay. The module operator returns the remainder after the left operand is divided by the right operand. Okay. So 7 divided by 3 prints 1. Okay. In the code above, 7 divided by 3 returns 1. Why? We're trying to fit 3 into 7 as many times. Okay. As many times as we can. 3 fits into 7 at most twice. Okay. What's left over? The remainder. Okay. I think this is the same as other programming languages. Okay. The modulo operator will convert its operand to integers before performing the operation. Okay, I didn't know that actually. Okay. The modulo operator will convert its operands to integers before performing the operation. This means 7.9 modulo sign 3.8 will perform the same calculations as 7 divide 3. Both operations will return 1. Okay. I'm gonna write that down. Yeah, LeetCode is pretty good. I don't use LeetCode. I tried to use it before. Uh, LeetCode has like good problems. If you're just starting too, it's always good to get like projects as well. The modulo operator will convert its operands to integers before like I heard somewhere like people it's always good to learn, but like maybe learn 2 hours and then do like 1 hour like a project or something, especially in the beginning. This is the worst solution. Yeah, like I've actually done PHP for e-commerce, but there's like a lot of small stuff that I miss. I'm looking for like right now I have time to learn it, so I'm gonna like do this first, make sure I have everything basic, and then um do PHP MySQL, and then like maybe eventually Laravel, but I'm trying to see. Like I also know like React. React is good to learn. React and PHP probably really good. Uh, let's look at another example of the module operator in action. Okay, we have 82 students going on a trip. We want to divide the students into groups of 8. Okay, 82 into groups of 6. Okay, okay, so 82 students by groups of 6, and that means we have 4 students left over. Okay, okay, that's module. If you want a job really quick with PHP, you could try learning WordPress. WordPress, that's how I started. That's my first job was in WordPress. Operator order of operations. Okay. How far? Okay, so set. Okay, we just have 3 more. Okay, order of operations. We can chain multiple operations together to get a single result. Okay, echo 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 minus 1.1 prints. Okay, prints. Okay, you might have learned about operations having an order of precedence in a math class. This means that operations in a chain aren't simply performed from left to right. Rather, each operator is given a special rank. Operations will be evaluated in the okay, so order of operations, but I'll read it anyway. Operations will be evaluated in the following order. Any operation wrapped in parentheses, okay, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. The acronym PEMPAS can be helpful for remembering the order of precedence for these arithmetic operations. Okay. Okay. So, hey y'all, can you help me out? Use echo to print out the answer in the terminal. So let's start echo. I'm trying to figure out how much money I should have. At the start of the day, I have 98. I spent, okay. Okay, so echo. So I have 97. I spent 425. A friend gave me 2. A friend gave me 7. I went out for a meal and it cost $23.50 times okay, some friend and I found $20, okay. I think that's everything. Okay. Does that work? Okay. Okay, I did something wrong. Uh, wait. 97. Let's do. Okay, let's. Oh, some friends and I found $20 on the ground and split it 4 ways. Okay, that's where I messed up. Yeah, let's see if mine would have worked. Uh, okay. Okay, so, okay, what's the last part? Uh, mathematical assignment and operators. Uh, yeah, PHP is not just that, but a system you build on. Yeah, if you know other languages too, PHP is a little bit easier. PHP is a good language to start web development on because you get hired pretty easily compared to other languages. Like if you're learning full stack JavaScript, they require a lot more experience compared to PHP. And PHP, um, there's so much PHP on the web. Like I know WordPress is almost like 50% of like the websites use WordPress, and that's PHP, and that's just WordPress. Okay, PHP. I know a good. I'm probably gonna do after this site. I mean, after I finish this CodeAcademy tutorial, I'm gonna do a PHP MySQL tutorial. Not tutorial, but like I'm gonna try to learn it through a tutorial. I'll actually send you the site. Uh, Actually, I can't find it. I have to look for it. But probably after this, I'll end this video and then I'll come back and do a PHP MySQL, like the same thing like this, but PHP MySQL with a different site though. Uh, mathematical assignment operators. One common task when we manipulate number variables is to assign them to old values with the same operation performed on it. Okay. This is a this is such a common task that PHP provides a shorter syntax using. Oh, okay, okay. So if you could add, so variable x equals variable x plus y, but you could just do variable x plus equals y. Okay, that's easy. With mathematical assignment operators, PHP doesn't allow spaces between the two characters. Remember, for one more shortcut, incremental operators allow us to subtract or add one to a number with just 2 characters. Okay. In the code above, we use the post increment, the plus plus operator to add 1 to variable age. We use the post decrement operator minus minus to subtract 1 from days till vacation. those keystrokes can add up. So let's practice using arithmetic assignment operators on variables. Okay, we're going to do mathematical magic trick. Create a variable. Okay, my num, and assign it, and assign as its value any number. Okay, so assign, and we're just gonna start with 0. My num 0. Okay. Okay. Then create a second variable, answer. Okay, answer equals and assign. Okay, my num. Okay, so we have my num, and then we have answer, and then we assign answer to my number. Okay. Use the addition assignment operator to add 2. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, so answer, and we could just do plus plus. Oh, okay. They want me to do, oh, to add 2. Okay, okay. Plus equal 2. Okay. Put a space here. Okay. Use the multiplication assignment operator to multiply answer by 2. Okay. So we do multiplication and then by 2. Okay. Run. Okay, that worked. Use subtraction answer. Okay. Answer. Oh, subtract equals 2. 1. And then we'll use division. Use the division assignment operator to divide. Put a space. Okay. So this is all 3 mathematical assignment operators. Answer. Do I just do divide? Okay, divide equals. Let me actually make sure. If I just do divide, okay. Divide equals 2. Okay, and then I think they're probably gonna make me do one more. Almost there. Use the subtraction assignment operator to subtract your original number. Okay. Use the subtraction assignment operator to subtract the original number from. Okay. So answer minus my num. Okay. Okay. Echo. Answer. Um. Did you use the subtraction? Oh, okay. I think I have to do minus equal. There we go. Okay. So if I add two, okay. Okay, next. Okay, so we're just gonna review everything that I went over. After this video, I'll probably do the PHP MySQL. So if you wanna join that. Okay, so PHP numbers. Great. In this lesson, we learned all about using numbers in PHP. Let's review what we covered. PHP has two number data types, integer and floating point numbers. We can use arithmetic operators for performing math operations. Okay, operations have an order of precedence, meaning that certain types of operations in a chain will be evaluated before others. First evaluated will be any operations wrapped in parentheses. Okay, next exponents, then multiplication and division, and finally addition and subtraction. The acronym PEMDAS can be a helpful way of remembering the order. We can assign number values to variables and then perform number operations with them. We can use mathematical assignment operations as shorthand when reassigning. Okay, so that's it with this lesson. I'm probably gonna do this as well tomorrow. So today we finished numbers. Tomorrow it's gonna be no, starting next lesson. Tomorrow is gonna be introduction to functions. So we've gone over 23% of CodeAcademy. Tomorrow is going to be functions. And then after this, if you like this video, just share, just subscribe or like. Or if you didn't like it, just let me know why. If the audio quality was good, let me know. Or if it was bad, also let me know. If you have any recommendations or suggestions, and let me know as well. And after this video, I'm going to be doing PHP and MySQL. And okay, so I'll see you guys in a little bit, either tomorrow or in like a few minutes.